off. As students, as people, as humans in this kind of society, this is something we have heard way too much. We hear it from our friends, encouraging us and reminding us how much work we put into things. From our teachers, who are saying, you have to take every assignment seriously to achieve such things. From our parents, praising us when we make our achievements. And we hear this so much that it almost doesn't mean anything anymore. But it's true. Or is it? We see the results all around us. Or so it seems. Hard work pays off. Or does it? And it feels painfully untrue nowadays. I'm sure you know that too. From all the times your hard work really just didn't pay off. Today, I'll pull back the curtain on whether hard work pays off, why it is that way, and how to make it pay off. Let's start with a definition. Hard work. That's discipline, perseverance, diligence, responsibility, all those big words that seem to hold the key to all the universe's problems. Yet seemingly, they don't solve any at all. And that translates to your late nights, lost fights, your lunch breaks, your stressful days, all of those. And the payoff? That's what you're aiming for. A goal, an achievement, or making changes, like we're doing by being here. So why are there times when we feel that hard work just doesn't pay off? As students, and as basis students especially, we've all felt the dread of our grades at some point. We're staring at the numbers and letters as if they're more than just numbers or letters, as if they're a judgment, a conviction, a definition of you. And those swirling thoughts are gushing through our head in torrents. But then we realize how much work we put in for this. And we reach that same conclusion every single time. Something like, I should have worked harder. Or disappointment might differ, but it's all of the same essence. Think of the last time this happened. And the first time? When did this even start? We certainly didn't come into this world riddled with anxiety. Or is it just me who's the dramatic Victorian widow for feeling this way? Since youth, society has put expectations on us, especially through education. But when did those expectations turn from learning to eat without causing extreme chaos, to learning academic skills, to using those academic skills in tests, to getting grades, to getting into university, to getting a job? Let's slow down and rewind. Initially, children are praised for what they do, regardless of the quality. Oh, it's the effort that counts. But as we grow older, effort seems to lose its value. Effort, intentions, and passion, they don't mean much anymore. But the results, they mean everything. And nowadays, more and more students are quitting their beloved hobbies because they feel like it can't conform with their career path or they won't gain any recognition from it. Instead, they turn to other extracurriculars to make themselves seem better, but not authentic. High school dean Brittany Bronson reports, students are no longer doing the activities that they love and are solely focused on getting into college. These are called appointed students. They tailor the activities to predestined paths, but this causes them to overload on extracurriculars they're indifferent about. Passion and persistence, it becomes pretend and productivity. Marvelous and unmarred love for something can become measured and marketed. We're sacrificing our identity for image. And the reason this is happening is that we're chasing knowledge to chase validation. We're learning knowledge, not wisdom. We're learning about answers, but not the questions that will lead to answers. We're learning about life, but not how to live. And we're learning about the world, but not what we can do in this world. Current education is making us students, not learners. Students learn to see these tangible results, but learners learn to satisfy their curiosity, to chase that wisdom. And what's killing the development of learners is that we're killing this spark, our curiosity. And this curiosity is what makes us essentially us. It's what makes us human. But what did we do with that? We chained it. We constrained it. It's a voice that we fear, we hide, and we silence until we're deaf to its songs of curiosity, creativity, ideas. But if we can blame society, but we can also change society because we are part of this society. And the solution isn't something grand or astounding. It's doable by people like us. We as humans are inclined to take control of our own lives. And when education seems to repress that, children often squander that by gaming or scrolling or doing other things that we think are uneducational. But we can take control again using active learning. And in an age where AI can do almost anything, this is what will make us human. This is what separates humanity from machines and each of us from each other. This is our solution. So, back to the start. Hard work pays off. We can ensure that by using active learning. And let me introduce you to the active learning triangle. And as you can see, many of the methods that we use right now, such as lectures, are passive. And to take that control, we want to move to the active section. And this involves students actively and intentionally doing something to pursue that understanding. And students, this is for you. You listen up. This isn't just your teacher's concern. You can do something about it too. And actually, that's plenty of things. Firstly, before you start seeking an answer, start with a question and follow your curiosity down its path. And don't just read your notes. You can ask and answer your own questions to gain a deeper understanding. And don't just study for a test, study beyond the test for things you care about. Answers are meaningless if you don't know where they come from. Rather than overly focusing on the questions that your teacher poses, ask and answer your own. You can even discuss with your friends or start a discussion group where everyone can contribute. And this is how you make your payoff transcend the results and the grades. This is how you steer your own ship. This is how you make your hard work pay off. And this is how you unchain your spark. So break the chain. Enough for you to hold your own hand when you're working hard. Because these clasped hands, they're a representation of hope, of prayer, of a wish to fight for. And let yourself have this, something that matters more than results or recognition or the ruthlessness of reality. And break the chain. Enough for you to pat yourself on the back so you can support your inner learner and your passions. And break the chain. Enough for you to hold your heart because your creativity, your ideas, your curiosity, it all matters. And lastly, break the chain. Break it completely. Enough for me to drop the mic. I'm not going to drop this clicker, by the way. Thank you.